The hospitality and tourism industry provides the experiences that we look forward to for dining, recreation, major life events, or just to get away for a little while. Most of us interact with hospitality workers every day, whether grabbing a cup of coffee, dining out, or catching the latest blockbuster film. The hospitality and tourism industry includes a wide range of facets including lodging, restaurants, event planning, theme parks, transportation services, cruises, travel guides, casinos, movie theaters, and tourism. The industry plays a particularly big role for travelers, as hospitality and tourism workers help plan trips and make travel reservations, operate hotels and amusement parks, and guide tour groups. Good day everyone, my name is Jana May Ladragiagonia and I am here to tackle about changes brought by COVID-19 pandemic in hospitality and tourism industry. Come and join me. Arat na! The hospitality and tourism sector is considered the backbone for economic growth, especially in developing countries. However, this thriving sector is particularly vulnerable to natural and human-made disaster. One of the evident impacts of COVID-19 within the hospitality and tourism sector has been towards the airline and transport sectors. Before COVID-19 pandemic, tourist destinations faced so many visitors that the situation of over-tourism had occurred. The tourism and hospitality sector was affected by the onset of COVID-19 as domestic and international visitors began canceling scheduled trips. With the progression of COVID-19, almost all countries started restrictions on their borders, crossing as part of natural emergency responses. The closing of borders, airports, and hotels as well as restrictions on mass gatherings, land travel and related services across the world put around 100 to 129 million jobs at risk. As estimated by the World Tourism Organization, the staff of airlines and transport companies across the globe have been being asked to take paid or unpaid leave as well as to accept reduced wages. In the first quarter of 2020, the period that when the travel restrictions and lockdowns in most countries started, international tourist arrivals declined by 22%, resulting in an estimated loss of 80 billion US dollar in global tourism receipts. In such period, 97 destinations have totally or partially closed their borders for tourists. 65 destinations have suspended international flights totally or partially, and 39 destinations were implementing the closing of borders, banning the arrivals from specific countries. In the Philippines, the government closed the airports in Luzon on 20 March as part of an enhanced community quarantine or ECQ that started in the island on 16 March. The tourism sector has already felt the negative impact of the pandemic on its performance much earlier. In other countries, travel restrictions and measures have started as early as January of this year and have impacted the Philippine international tourist arrivals. Domestic tourists, on the other hand, also limited their travel for fear of contracting COVID-19. The Department of Tourism reported that international tourist receipts in the first quarter of the year declined to 85 billion pesos, 36% lower than the revenues in the same period of last year. Another significant impacts of COVID-19 has been in the hotel sector. The emergency measures have imposed bars, cafes, and hotels to limit the virus spread by local and federal governments. Hotels are experiencing booking cancellations, which are expected to eliminate 4 million jobs. Meeting, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions, or MICE, are significantly affected, cancelled, or postponed across the region. A healthy tourism industry is essential for the global economy, culture, and environment, but in the past, it has also done harm. This pandemic sent a warning that we need to change the way we live, travel, and see the world. We have an opportunity to build back greener and opt for low-carbon measure that protect nature and biodiversity while maintaining the economic benefits that the multi-million-dollar tourism industry brings to local communities around the world. The pandemic has also advanced digitalization, innovation, and the integration of new technologies into tourism. Virtual journeys, electronic menus, touchless check-ins, digital consumption behaviors are on the rise. That would be all. Thank you.